All-American Bowl here at Reliance Stadium. As we get ready for our next matchup, it will be USA National High School team in the blue and the USA American High School team in the red. At this time, we'd like to just give a shout to your team. Let them know you're out there. How about it? Let's hear it for our 2013 OD All-Americans. A reminder, we will be playing 40-minute halves with a running clock as we get set here in just a second. In just a couple of seconds, we will get ready for our national anthem. We'd like everybody to please rise as we present the national anthem by Alex Blending, playing the saxophone to today's national anthem. Please rise and remove your hats. And we are ready. All yours, Alex. Let's hear it, everybody, for Cornelius Blanding on the saxophone for our national anthem. Great job, Cornelius.
And we welcome you back inside Reliant Stadium as we get set for the final game this afternoon before the big one tonight. As we have the United States there, the American team in the blue. As we get ready for the National versus American game. 2 40-minute halves. Running time once again. Short intermission. As we get ready to go here at Reliant, as the national team will have the ball to start off this game. As it is U.S. national team against the U.S. American team. Under center is the quarterback. That is going to be number 2, handed off to the left side to the running back. That's number 44, Mackenzie Jones from Canada. As they'll get a yard, it'll be a 2nd down and 9 coming up as we get things going. Under center, number 2, the quarterback, Mike Richardson from Marbles Falls, Texas. An I formation. Tight end is to the left. Gets the snap. Fakes the handoff. Rolls to the right. We got a couple of flags on the play. Throws it downfield. That's going to be caught and dropped at the 31-yard line. Was looking for his intended target, number 51, Brennan Parker. Also from Marbles Falls, Texas.
Well, Marble Falls, you know who the head coach there is now.
Mr. Todd Dodge, former North Texas head coach, formerly of South Lake Carroll High School. Turned that program into one of the top programs in the nation. As we see what the penalties are going to be. As you get a look at the American sideline, take a look at the rosters. First, U.S. national team.
That blue team is loaded with terrific athletes. Big names all over the screen there.
So it's going to be 3rd down and about 8 to go as the quarterback, Mike Richardson, will be in the shotgun. Man to his left. He's got twins to his left down low. Man in motion left to right. Gets the snap. And he'll give it to the wide receiver on the jet sweep. And he'll be tackled across the 35 as he gets a huge gain for a 1st down. And you get to take a look at the USA American team. Ball will be placed at the 36-yard line. Fresh set of downs for Richardson, who has shotgun, 2 receivers to each side. Man to his left in the backfield. And almost got called with a motion right there. Going left to right. Fakes the handoff, looking downfield, under pressure. Richardson going to keep it. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds. Stays on his feet as he was hit by number 74, Hunter Jurin from Savannah, Georgia.
Boy, he had his receiver, number 3, over here on this opposite side of the field, wide open on a hitch and go. He just burned his man there. Wide open, but of course, he couldn't see him because he was rolling out to the opposite side.
Riley Arvantes, the man in the backfield to the left of Richardson. Shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Gets the snap, and he'll keep it once again. Richardson goes up the middle, and he gets close to the 45, down to the 44-yard line. And it'll be a 3rd down and short coming up for the U.S. national team. Last game, as we said, of this high school showcase this afternoon. Before we have the offense, defense, high school All-American Bowl game tonight. Guys in this game are ineligible right now to play in that big bowl game. as they still have eligibility left in their high school years, as Richardson will be in the shotgun once more. Got Mackenzie Jones to his left. Man in motion coming from right to left. He gives it off to him, and he'll be tackled in the backfield for a loss. That is Perry coming in with the stop. Number 86, Jalen Lewis from Des Plaines, Illinois. The man that got the handoff, but he's dropped in the backfield.
You know my feeling on 3rd and short, but man, when your quarterback is Mike Richardson, I don't have a problem with throwing the football there. I mean, this kid threw for 715 yards in a ball game. I understand the offense is amazing, and it's a special system that Todd Dodge has, but you throw for 715 yards in a ball game, you're pretty darn good.
So the national team will elect to punt it away. And the U.S. American team will take over 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Their first offensive possession of the game as we look into the huddle. As the quarterback is Jeremy King from Cranston, Rhode Island. He'll go under center for the first play. Offset I, tight end will be to the left. Man in motion coming from right to left. Hand off left side. That's going to be number 21 on that carry. That is Shamar Butler from Bettendorf, Iowa. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
These are some really good football players we're watching right here. Both of these teams are just chock full of NCAA caliber talent.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line, as it'll be Jeremy King under center. Handoff once again, looking for the right side is Butler, and he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage again. Actually, that's Hinton, excuse me. They got the first 2 carries. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 after 2 no gains.
Nice tough defense there by the red team.
Shotgun for King. Gets the snap, fakes the handoff. Wants to roll to his left, scrambling. Gets it off, throws it. Incomplete. As he was under pressure, his intended target was number 28, Brandon Davis. And the U.S. national team will elect to punt this one away. So a nice defensive stand by, or I should say the national team will take over as the American team will punt it. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line where they will take over. And new quarterback in the game is number 5, Cordell Crisp from Bald Knob, Arkansas. He'll go under center with a single back, 2 tight end set. Single receiver each side. Chris gets the snap and wanted to hand it off and kept it. Ball on the turf. Still loose, and I think it's going to be picked up by the American squad, and it is. So Crisp and Arvantes in the backfield didn't know if he wanted to give it to him or not. And it cost his team as we take a look at the replay.
Yeah, he just kept riding that ball. In fact, he wanted to pull it, but the big fullback wouldn't let him get the ball back. Creating a turnover right there.
So it'll be 1st and 10 in national territory for the U.S. American team, as they will come out now with their new quarterback, Derek Robinson from Atlanta, Georgia. It's the snap, handoff inside Hinton. And and he's going to be busted in the backfield for a couple yards loss. So Hinton so far has got 3 carries and he's gone nowhere with it.
Yeah, like I said, this red defense is just swarming to the ball. They are suffocating this blue offense right now. The only reason they have good field position, obviously, is because of the turnover.
Second down at the 41-yard line, 2nd and 11. Under center goes Robinson. He'll drop back, looking, throwing deep. And this one's going to be underthrown as he was looking for Perry. Nwatadimala Perry from Brooklyn, New York. I'm sure we'll butcher that name a few times. Apologize in advance. It'll be 3rd down and 11.
You know, your offense really hasn't gotten anything going so far, and you just took a step backwards there. 3rd and 11 is not a spot you want to be in. I expect this defense to really bring it right here.
Shotgun. Robinson will roll to his left. Looking downfield, flag thrown, hit as he's throwing. Diving opportunity for the interception. He cannot come up with it. Is the national team. We'll see what the flag's going to be. Nice effort right there by Grant Nemec from Michigan. We have an illegal formation against the American squad, and that penalty will be declined, and it will be 4th down.
Blue squad there even tried to max protect on that play. Still couldn't get it done.
The American squad will punt this one away and push the U.S. national team back deep. So it'll be 1st down and 10 as they will mark the ball down at the 6-yard line. As we're under 30 minutes here in this first half of play already.
Looks like Cordell Crisp will get another opportunity here.
After one play, see what he is made of. Crisp will go under center. 2 tight end set. He'll get the snap. He'll drop back looking. Throws it deep over the middle, and that's going to be incomplete, just out of the outreached hands of his intended target.
Pasadena Memorial High School.
That's Reggie Turner. So it'll be 2nd down coming up. Turner, a good one down there in 22-5A.
Oh, you're just a South Houston area homer.
Yeah. So it'll be 2nd down and 10, ball at the 6.
Should have connected with him on there, to be honest, because Turner was open, and that was a big, big play.
And back in the game is Mike Richardson. He'll be back under center. Gets the snap, fakes the handoff, will roll to his left, looking downfield. There's a flag on the play. That pass is caught. That is Brennan Parker who makes the grab, but let's see what this penalty is.
You know, you can see highlights and Richardson on video and everything, but until you see him throw the ball in person, he's a real deal. He definitely passes the eye test.
Offsides going against the defense. That penalty's declined, and it will be a 1st down on the pass completion by the teammates Richardson and Parker. As Richardson calling out the play at the line. They'll be in the shotgun this time. 2 receivers each side. It's the snap, Fakes the handoff. He'll keep it right side, looking for the edge, and he's going to be wrapped up and brought down at about the 20-yard line. Good tackle right there on the defensive line.
Really have not been able to get that running game going. Hasn't been too productive yet, but with Richardson in there, just keep on chunking the football.
Second down after Richardson picked up 2 on the first down pickup. Under center, single back, fakes the give, roll to his left, looking downfield, got a man looking for Turner. That's going to be caught at the 40, still on his feet, breaks the tackle, and Reggie Turner is going to take it to the house for a touchdown. Mike Richardson to Reggie Turner, a Texas connection, as the Pasadena, Texas native will take it to the house.
Boy, you know, I said he's a real deal. That was, watch this throw right here. Richardson on the run, out to his left. Just flicks the ball with his wrist. Perfect throw over to Turner. He's able to slip one tackle, and you're not going to catch Turner in the open field. That speedster is gone for 6.
So they will kick the extra point in these games, as it'll be number 56, Troy Kay from New City, New York, to kick it. Something we haven't seen yet in this offense-defense All-American Bowl since yesterday or today. I wonder if we'll get a rush. I don't think we are. I think you can like to do what everybody else is doing, run a play or try to kick it.
No,
They're being rushed, and it's up, and it is good.
Should have been a flag, too, running into the kicker flag.
And so the score now is the national team 7 and the U.S. American team nothing here from Reliant Stadium, as we're under 24 minutes to go in the first half.
This bowl game next year might have to consider getting kickers.
Yeah. As they won't kick this one off. Don't think we had a kickoff to start the game either, so that was different. We had a kickoff, I believe, 2 games ago.
That's right.
And we didn't have one last game. So different rules for different games here. And we did have a running into the kicker, I think, on the defense now being called.
A little bit late, but at least they got the call right.
So the ball will be placed, looks like at the 15-yard line, possibly, as we're still waiting for the ball to be marked.
Had to get it from the stands.
Too good of a kick, it went in. The penalty has actually declined. The kick is good, so they will get the ball at the 20-yard line now, as the American team will come out. Quarterback is Jeremy King. He'll be in the shotgun. The man to his left. Got 3 receivers to the left. Be an option play to the left side. King will keep it. And he gets close to the 24-yard line, and he does. Pick up a 4. Will be second down and 6 coming up.
Great job by King to avoid that first tackle right there. Coach is going to call the play through the quarterback. King sprints back onto the field. A lot of extra running for the quarterback that way.
Second down and 6. King will move his back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. It's the snap, handoff up the middle. Across the 25, bounces off a tackler, and he'll be wrapped up at the 26-yard line. A hard run right there by the tailback, number 21. And third down will be coming up.
Big third down right here for this blue squad. They've got to get something going offensively.
Shotgun. Running back to the right. 3 receivers up top now. One more motion into the backfield. Fakes the handoff. King looking downfield. He'll scramble to the left. Still looking. Throws it downfield, and this is going to be incomplete. Intended for Perry. Trying to hold on the sideline for that reception.
Grant Nemick from Commerce, Michigan, just flattened the quarterback right there on that play.
The U.S. American team will elect a punt. And the U.S. national team will take over once again. 7-0.
Can't believe he got up from that unharmed. Alexander Jones getting the instruction there from his coaches.
Young man from Gilroy, California. As the offense will come back out with the quarterback being Cordell Crisp, Arkansas native. Shotgun. Trips down to the left, one up top for the national team. Chris still waiting on the snap. Finally gets it. Quick pass out to the left. That's going to be caught across the 45. Down to about the 46, 47 yard line.
That's one of his Pasadena Memorial teammates right there.
And trying to, it's Dolan.
That's Dolan
with the reception. Chandler Dolan. That'll be second down and short coming up. 2 receivers to the left. One up top, shotgun for Crisp. Got Mackenzie Jones to his right in the backfield. It's the snap. That's going to be inside give. Actually, that goes up the middle, still on his feet.
Wow.
And a big run right here. And that's going to go down to the 1 yard line.
Riley Arvanitz from Indiana is a beast.
Got the Mike Allstott look.
He might be bigger than Mike Allstott already. Wow. Running through arm tackles, spin moves, picks up a blocker, outrunning a DB.
A nice run right there by Arvantes, and you could bet he may get this ball once again after that big long run. I formation.
He better. He deserves it.
First down and goal. Crisp under center. Gets the snap. It's going to give it to Arvantes. Runs into him. And luckily for the national team, Arvantes recovers the fumble as he ran into Crisp. It'll be second and goal. A loss of about 2 on the play.
Like, what are you doing, man? Don't bowl me over. I'm the quarterback.
Under 20 minutes. Down to 17 here in the first half.
Richardson back in there now.
High formation. Mackenzie Jones, a deep man, he gets the, or actually Arvantes once again gets the carry. He gets it back down to the 1 yard line.
You know they want to get him the touchdown. They're picking up a couple yards right there. Now he's within 1 yard. No, he's not going to get it. Look, you saw that face. That probably means he's not going to get the ball here. Disappointed he didn't get in earlier.
The third down and goal. I formation. Tied in the left. We have a whistle. And we have a timeout called by the American team with 16 plus minutes to go. 16:08 where they'll stop the clock. And an interesting point of the half to call your first and only timeout of the half.
See a lot of stickers on those helmets right there. Those are some big-time varsity playmakers on these teams. just littered with big play potential. Look at all those stars, all those Bulldogs, whatever those were on there.
So the national team with 2 plays to get this one into the end zone. As Arvantes had the big carry all the way down to the 1. Negative play, pushed it back to the 3, then Arvantes got it back to the 1 again. As they'll have split backs. We'll have 2 tight ends with Richardson under center.
You can only allow them to get it a couple more times.
Jones and Arvantes are the split backs. Richardson, he's going to keep it. He's going to get in for the touchdown. Mike Richardson from Marble Falls, Texas, gets the touchdown. It's now 13-0, the national team on top.
There you see Richardson, just a QB sneak. Boy, great job by 57 there. Now we're going to have another extra point attempt.
Attempting the point after will be Troy Kay. Once again, he made the first one. Chris will hold the extra point. It's down. The kick is up. And he makes it. It's now 14-0. The national team on top of the American squad here in the first half of play. Here from the high school showcase here at the Offense Defense All-American Bowl here in Houston, Texas from Reliant Stadium.
You know you're not a real kicker when you kick it head on. Take 3 steps back and just boot it.
Chase Hernandez, Jay Darnell here from Reliant Stadium bringing you all the action before our friends from Comcast Sportsnet take over tonight for the Offense Defense All-American Bowl game. The American team now will come out with their quarterback Derek Robinson from Atlanta, Georgia, under center. Single back, 2 receivers each side. And we're going to have a offsides as a couple defenders jumped into the neutral zone.
Yeah, we've seen that happen a couple times already when 3 or 4 defensive linemen all jump over. Happened again right there.
Robinson does his job and gets the defense to jump in the neutral zone. As it's 1st and 5, Robinson quarterback keep up the middle, stretches for the 29-yard line. Refs will say he's down before he fumbled the ball. That's a 4-yard pickup, at least 2nd down and 1 coming up.
This Blue American team really needs to get on the board. Down 14, and it's a explosive red national offense here. Got to keep up.
Robinson gets the snap, handoff up the middle, and just brought down in the backfield. That's 71. That's Cordell Blanding from Sumter, South Carolina, with the tackle. They'll bring up 3rd down and about 4. Hinton couldn't get anything on that run.
Just losing yardage.
So American team taking their time as we're under 12 minutes now to go in the first half. As the youngsters are starting to make their way back into the stadium, as they will be recognized after this game with some awards. Robinson under center. To get on the line of scrimmage as he gets to the 30. That'll be a 1st down and gets across as they stop the line or stop this forward progress on the play before. And this one will move the chains for a 1st down.
Big time 1st down for that American team right there. 11 minutes, 5 seconds counting down. Here in the first half.
I formation.
Big fullback.
Handoff will go up the middle to Hinton. Across the 35. Before he's stopped by a couple of national defenders. That was number 25, Ernest Gardner from Alameda, California on the stop.
Big fullback, 89. That's Perry from Brooklyn, New York.
Second down and 5 coming up from the 35. I formation. Robinson fakes the handoff. He'll scramble around the left side. And he is going to be tackled once again. That was Gardner. And that is, looked like once again that was also.
That was the two Pasadena Memorial Mavericks teammates.
Yeah, Dolan, Chandler Dolan.
Dolan and Turner getting together on the defensive side here. Involved in the offense heavily also, obviously, as Turner got a touchdown pass.
I formation. And once again, the defense jumps in the neutral zone, but they get back in time. Flag down on the play. Robinson will throw it. It's caught close to the first down marker by Perry. And we're going to have illegal motion, or we're going to have offsides against the defense. Penalty will be declined, and it's going to be 4th and inches. Or maybe it's going to be offsetting penalties.
Yeah, they thought that the running back Hinton moved early, but which he did, but he turned it into a motion, so it was not a penalty.
So play will remain 3rd down as the American team will go back to their huddle on the sideline and break it. I formation. Hitting the deep man in the backfield. Perry will come in motion right to left. Fake both gives. Robinson spins out of a tackler. He'll throw it across the middle, and that will be incomplete. Almost picked off and almost caught as well. Coverage right there by Troy Kay. And that will force a punt from the American squad as they will give it back to the national team. Under 8 minutes to go.
They got a big first down earlier, but just could not keep this drive going at all.
So another chance to see this high-powered national team offense.
There's Dylan Duff. He was on that offensive line there. 57. From Corpus Christi, Texas, out of Cal Allen High School.
Get a look there, Brandon Davis.
There he is on the D-line, too, playing DT. All these guys can play both ways. Not a single guy out here is only a one-way player.
So Cordell Crisp back in the game at quarterback, I formation. Deep man, it's Mackenzie Jones. Chris gets the snap, fakes the give. He'll roll to the right side, looking downfield, and he will throw this one away.
And that was a smart play. Good decision there by the quarterback, Crisp. That was crisp thinking.
So 2nd down, 10 coming up. Ball at the 32-yard line. Our formation tight end is to the right. Chris gets the snap, fakes the give, he'll roll to his left. Looking downfield now, Keepill cut it back upfield across the 35. Gets close to the 40, down at the 39. Just a 3-yard shot of the first down. national team will just go back up to the line of scrimmage after the play is called from the sideline. Arventus, the deep man in the backfield of the I formation. Chris fakes the give. He'll roll again to his left, looking downfield, looking deep, has nothing. Eludes one tackle, finally will throw it downfield into coverage, and that'll be incomplete as he entered through Reggie Turner's intended target. Closest man there was Tyler Kilgore from Havelock, North Carolina. So a decision to be made by the national team.
Yeah, I think he was trying to find Jalen Lewis there. Just an extremely poor throw, well overthrown.
So the national team will decide to punt this one away. Under 5 minutes now to go. We'll see what the American squad can do with the football here. Potentially one last drive before halftime.
There is still plenty of time.
Back in the game at quarterback is Jeremy King from Cranston, Rhode Island. He'll be under center, single back. Pitch out the left side, goes Hinton. And he's going to be hit right away back to the line of scrimmage. He goes.
If you're this blue American team, you just got to throw the ball deep. Maybe not a Hail Mary, a seam route, deep out, something. Smash route. I haven't seen him run anything like that, attacking this team vertically down the field with good shots.
King will be in the shotgun, fakes the give, looking downfield, going deep, looking for Perry. It's up, and it is incomplete as he was in a battle right there with
Brandon Davis of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, wide open on the other side in that slot position. Nobody even on him. As a quarterback, you've got to look over the field. You cannot look at just one man, one side of the field.
That was,
although Perry's not a bad option to look at, but
Camille Burke, the man that broke up that pass. Another Canadian on this roster. Shotgun for King. Man in motion, Perry coming from right to left. Fakes the handoff. He'll roll to the right, looking downfield. Throws on the run. Got a man, but he'll overthrow him by a couple yards. And that'll bring up fourth down, and it'll cause a punt from the American squad. And the national team will come out for one more possession of the half.
Boy, with their explosive passing offense, no question about it, they can score in a lot less than 2 minutes here, which is what they have left.
Mike Richardson come back out to play quarterback. You look at that offense and defensive line. O-line for this national team. You got Colin Renfro, Dylan Giffen, Dakota Tullitson, Justin Nichols, Cordell Blanding, and Michael Rafilio. Shotgun for Richardson.
Watch the hitch it goes here.
And we have a whistle of a false start on the offensive line. Back him up 5. Now they most likely won't get a snap off till about 1 minute or so left on the play clock. A shotgun.
You have nobody on top of the slot. Turner right here.
Richardson, a man to his left. Gets the snap. Quick pass to the left side to Turner. It's caught. He'll cut back up the field. Watch him move. Across the 40. to the 41-yard line. And the timeout will be called by the national squad with 41 seconds remaining in the first half. So probably time for one or two more plays right here by the national team.
There's the offensive coordinator talking to his team, telling them what he wants to see. I don't think they're going to be happy with just playing it safe here. I'm sure they'll attack somehow.
Ball's at the left hash on the 41-yard line. Jones will be the man next to Richardson to his right. Two receivers each side. Richardson gets the snap, fakes the give, looking downfield. He'll keep it. Run to the right side, got plenty of running across the 50, across the 40, still on his feet, 35 down to about the 33-yard line. And another timeout is called by the national team. So
they have multiple timeouts apparently.
Every team's just been usually using one per half. The first time we've really seen a team use two. But then again, we haven't seen a field goal, or excuse me, an extra point kicked in any game either. So this one's just a little bit different.
Great run there. They expected the pass, dropped everybody back. Pass rush couldn't get to Richardson. Left a lot of room to run there. Still 37 seconds.
The clock is rolling now. Shotgun, two receivers each side. Richardson gets the snap. Drops back, looking downfield. He's got to scramble. Rolls to his right, looking. Throws it. And it's going to be incomplete. And that could be the final play, as the coach wants him to hurry. But I don't know if they're going to get back in time. I don't think so. And that will most likely be the final play of the first half, and it is. And so far it's all been the U.S. national team here in this first half from Reliant Stadium as they lead the U.S. American team 14-0 here in the 2013 High School Showcase of the Offense-Defense All-American Bowl here from Houston, Texas. half as the U.S. national team on top of the U.S. American team 14-0. Chase Hernandez and J.D. Darnell here at Reliant Stadium as the first play from the second half as the quarterback Jeremy King scrambling around in the backfield. He's finally brought down, and that'll be a big loss on the first play from scrimmage here in the second half.
You cannot expect to be productive when you're just running around for your life. And that was a gargantuous hit there by Grant Nemick from Michigan. He's had a couple of big hits already today.
It'll be second down and 20 as the ball is spotted at the 10-yard line as Derek Robinson from Atlanta, Georgia is back in the game now. Single back Hinton, two receivers each side. Robinson gets the snap, drops back pass to his left. That's going to be incomplete as it bounces right in front of his intended target, Nick Vanetta from Monkey Island, Oklahoma.
Yep, that gets added to the list.
Yes, it does.
Monkey Island. Monkey Island, Oklahoma.
So it'll be third down and 20 coming up for the American squad. Their first possession of the second half as Robinson will be under center. Two receivers each side. As he looks around, he's ready. Drops back. Looking downfield, good throw. Looking for Perry, it's up and it is incomplete, but is it caught? It is caught!
Wow.
Perry making the grab.
What concentration to come down with that pass.
At the 47-yard line as it deflected.
They had hit two different
off
people.
Off two different people, and he made the grab. So a big play right there. Robinson to Perry, the Brooklyn, New York native. It'll be first down and 10 from the 47. Robinson dropping back. He'll scramble, roll to the right side. He's going to keep it. He's going to get popped. Laying the lumber right there. Parker McGinnis from Michigan.
Get down, Robinson.
Big time hit right there. It'll be second down and 12.
That's why they invented the quarterback slide, for reasons like that. Slide earlier, make sure you do not get hit.
His shotgun for Robinson. Back to his left. He'll give it off up the middle, across the 50 to the 40. Stiff arm and down to the 39-yard line. Nice run right there by the American team as they get it across midfield here in the second half.
Finally, this blue American team getting something going offensively. Need to keep it up, keep churning out those first downs.
Be a shotgun. Two receivers each side. And direct snap to the running back, and he's going to be corralled in the backfield. Nice job of sniffing that out is the defense, as Hinton had nothing, as it was Cordell Blanding, one of the first guys in there to make the stop. A second down and 12 coming up. Ball at the 41-yard line now. And Derek Robinson will go under center. Hinton will be the deep back. It's going to be a handoff to the fullback. And just being driven back.
Even Patrick Turner got into the mix there a little bit. There's the big fullback. That
Darius
is
Alexander Jones,
big boy
from Gilroy, California, on the carry. So it's still third down and 11 from the 40-yard line. 5 minutes into this second half. And a timeout already being called by the American squad so they could talk it over as they trail 14-0 here at Reliant Stadium. As you get a look at the field, as after this game tonight will be the Offense Defense High School All-American Bowl that all the events have led up to this weekend. As you could see that on Comcast Sportsnet throughout the nation. Appreciate all of our viewers the past 2 days online as we've been streaming every single moment of the action live here on the Offense Defense All-American Bowl website. 3rd down and 11 here at the 40-yard line. Robinson will be under center. High formation. Hinton is the deep man in the backfield. And the officials will delay play for a second. So here we go. Back to action. Robinson. He'll get the snap. He'll fake the give. Drops back. Going deep. Looking for Perry, but that one's going to be wide open for the defense, and it's intercepted. Garrett Marcintel, the chance to take it to the house. He's still on his feet, and he will. It's a touchdown. There are flags down on the far side of the field, not even close to where the play was.
Yeah, nobody was even on this half of the football field over here. All the action is going on over there. There's 3 officials over there. Let them handle it. Don't make a call from 50 yards away. Back behind the play.
As Marcinto was just camped under that ball like an outfielder waiting on a lazy pop-up.
That was not a very good throw.
Marcinto from League City, Texas. Nearby in the Houston area. And the interception will not count. It's a block in the back. So it's a block in the back, or actually will count. Sorry, I didn't see the offense out on the field. It will count. Block in the back is the call. It'll come back to the 43-yard line, and that's where the national team will take over with Cordell Crisp, the Bald Knob, Arkansas native, in at quarterback.
Yet another touchdown return for 6 points that's
negated by a penalty. So Crisp in the shotgun. Got trips bunched there to his right. Good snap. He'll keep it on the right side, keeper. And he'll get close to the 50-yard line. And they'll mark him down at the 49. A good run on 1st down, as it'll be 2nd down and 4 coming up.
Brandon Davis there on the tackle. Bringing down Crisp from his cornerback position.
So same formation as actually Chris now will go actually under center, single back. That is Arventus. He'll get the handoff up the middle, and he's going to be tackled by about 3 blue jerseys, and that's about how many it's going to take to get that big man down. No gain on that play. It'll be 3rd down and 4 coming up for the national team.
Riley from Schererville, Indiana.
So 3rd down and 4 coming up. The national team will have trips bunched in here to the right side. Deep man is Mackenzie Jones. Crisp will go under center. Motion man is Turner coming from left to right. There's a whistle. We have a timeout called on the national team with 30 minutes exactly to go in this game.
Not sure why they called that timeout there. I know coach is trying to fix something that he saw wrong on that play, but
and there's been more timeouts called in this game than there's been in a lot of games combined the past 2 days.
big 93, Dylan Giffen from Canada is the left tackle.
You take a look there on your screen at the American team. Their offense and defense led by Justin Jones on the D-line, Malcolm Downs, Darius Alexander-Jones, Stephen Land, Dallas Johnson, and Oleski Pavlov. Anchoring that O-line and D-line for the American team. So here we go. Clock is winding now.
It's supposed to be.
Waiting to start it. Now they will. Crisp will go under center. Mackenzie Jones will be the deep man. Trips bunch to the right side. Third down. And a pitch will be to the left side. That's going to go to Jalen Lewis, and he'll have the first down across the 45 down to the 40. And a nice play call right there with the national team on the end around to pick up a first down. Down all the way to the 40-yard line. Jalen Lewis, the Des Plaines, Illinois native.
Looks like Richardson will come back into the game. So I'd probably expect no, he's going to come in a receiver, it looks like.
Could see some trickeration.
Wow.
We have seen a crazy play today, a little bounce pass throw, close to a touchdown earlier in one of the high school showcase games. As it will be a shotgun. Turner to the right of Crisp in the backfield. He gets the snap, he drops back looking, rolling to his right. And that will be caught by Turner. We have a flag on the play. And Turner, they're going to say it's incomplete as he tried to tightrope the sideline to make the grab. We may have holding on the offensive line.
That was a great effort by Turner to try to stay in bounds. Very, very close play.
So this will back them up 10. It'll be second down and 20 coming up.
Big time backup right here. Second and 20.
The ball will be placed at the 50-yard line. Crisp in the shotgun. Arvantes to his right. Two receivers up top. Low snap. Crisp going to have to keep it now. And he's hit hard right at the 50-yard line. First big pop coming in from number 67. That's Chris Rayhawk from Forston, Georgia, another offensive lineman.
Little USF look to it, Bulls.
It'll be third down and 20 now from the 50. Need the 30 for the first down. Mike Richardson back in the game at quarterback.
An obvious passing down.
And to his right. Gets the snap. He drops back looking. And he is under pressure, and he will be sacked in the backfield as he tried to run with it. He'll lose a yard, and it's going to be fourth down, and the national team will be forced to punt. So the American team, after the interception, hold serve on defense, keeping the national team out of the end zone once again in the second half and see if they can get anything going offensively. crowd begins to grow here at Reliant.
They're definitely anxiously awaiting the award ceremony and then the big game tonight.
Ball will be placed at the 16-yard line, as it will be Jeremy King in at quarterback. I formation, hitting the deep man. He'll get the handoff, cut it to the left side across the 20, at the 25, first down, down to about the 31-yard line. A good run right there by Hinton.
This red defense has been lights out all day, or all night, all afternoon, whatever you want to call it.
Will be first down after that big run by Hinton. As King will go back under center.
Playing that 4-3, but they rolled the safety up, so pretty much it's basically a 4-4.
And off to the fullback. That goes Alexander Jones. Gets a couple. Down to the 32. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 9 actually. Shotgun now. Empty backfield for the American squad. 2 receivers to the left of King. Man in motion right to left. Fake the give. Drops back. King going deep downfield. And this is going to be deflected and knocked away. Good defensive play right there.
The corner is running with them step for step. You see the safety has deep coverage and he's not fooled on anything. I don't understand why you take a chance right there.
It's Kamara Burke once again.
You see one-on-one coverage. Okay, I can see that.
Burke from Canada, California. That'll be 3rd down and 9 coming up. King in the shotgun. Guy has Hinton to his left. 2 receivers up top to the right. Hinton will move over to his right. Fakes the handoff. He'll roll to the right. Looking deep downfield. And this pass is going to be well overthrown. His intended receiver in Perry. And the American team will punt this one away once again.
He's bracketed again there with a safety up top sitting there waiting for the ball to be thrown. You have a guy shorter, about 10 yards shorter, that's open. I know you need a big play here, but you can't start forcing the ball in double, triple coverage.
So the punt will go all the way down to the 33-yard line where the national team will take over, as Crisp will come back in at quarterback.
Crisp and Richardson had a nice long chat with that offensive coordinator for the national team. So anxious to see what they came up with.
We in I formation. The first play for the national team, as they'll snap it probably with around 22 minutes exactly to go in this game. I formation, tight end is to the right. Mackenzie Jones, a deep man. He'll get the handoff, runs in to Crisp. He gets across the 35 and down to the 37-yard line.
Looks like the quarterback, number 2, Richardson, is over by the trainer's table, getting that hand looked at. Last time he threw the ball, his non-throwing hand, his left hand, looked like he got a little bruise on it. Not sure exactly what he did to it, but he's getting it taped up now, and it's obviously hurting him.
A whistle from the officials. Well, like malfunction on the jersey. from one of the linebackers for the American team. Now we're back to action as Chris will be under center, I formation, second down. As they'll go under center now. It's a snap, fakes the handoff, he'll roll to the right, looking, throws, and that's going to be caught out of bounds. Goes Chandler Dolan. He's close to getting another first down for the national team. 5 yards shy is Dolan, the pass to the Texas native. So 3rd and 5 coming up. Chris will be under center, I formation. It's the snap, fakes the give, he'll roll to the left, looking downfield, fires, and that's going to be bobbled and caught. That's a first down. That's going to be caught by Brennan Parker.
Terrific grab. Yep. Another Marble Falls
teammate of Mike Richardson, who checks back into the game after a nice pass right there by Crisp on the run.
That was one of his best throws of the ball game.
Will be first down at 10 from the 45-yard line of the American squad.
And a way to stay with it by Parker, too. That's a tough play to make. As you see, he's getting congratulated there. Nice catch.
Richardson under center, tied into the left. I formation, he'll roll to the right. Flag down on the play. Looking deep, now he's going to keep it and run with it. Cuts it back upfield across the 35. And he's down at the 31-yard line, but this one may be coming back.
You know, we've seen him run the ball very, very well today. And you just mix that in with the fact that he threw in a high school, Texas high school game, 715 yards and 7 touchdowns, and he can run like that. He's a lower classification player. Not the biggest classification in Texas, which is 5A, but still, he plays some fairly good talent. And
this one will go all the way back to the 40-yard line, a chop block. That's a 15-yarder.
Third time we've seen that one today.
It'll be 1st and 25.
Really only done by the high school age kids and up. Can outblock somebody below the waist in the open field. And along the offensive line, you cannot attack somebody below the waist that's already engaged with another blocker.
I formation, tight end is Dolan, he's lined it to the right. Richardson will roll back, looking deep. Pump fake, now roll more to the right, looking, he'll just throw it away. Heads up play right there by Richardson. And nothing downfield, didn't want to force anything. It'll be 2nd down and 25 coming up. Under 18 minutes now to go in this one. 14-0 national team on top.
Nothing like a 2nd and 25 play call for an OC.
Looks like it'll be a shotgun formation, and it is. 2 receivers down to the right, 1 up top to the left. Arvantes will move from the right to the left next to Richardson. Get the snap, and it'll be a draw inside to Arvantes. And he'll get right back to the line of scrimmage. Good tackle right there by number 57, Dylan Duff of Corpus Christi, Texas.
Arvantes just bowled over his offensive lineman, Michael Raffello from San Mateo, California, right there. His own teammate or not, if you're in his way, you're going down.
So 3rd down and 25.
And he's so quick. He'd be a great defensive end, too.
Yeah. 3rd and 25, shotgun.
Especially in a 3-4.
Arvantes to the right of Richardson. He'll drop back. looking deep downfield. He'll throw it to the left. That's going to be caught. That is Turner, still on his feet, and he gets to the 40, almost gets it all back. They're going to actually call him shy of the 40, down to the 41, and we'll see if now the national team's going to like to go for this with a very manageable 4th down coming up. And they will. They'll keep the offense out there.
See what kind of athlete Turner is right there. And then, speaking of an athlete, he got tattooed by Chris Rehak as soon as he threw that ball. Saw it on the replay there.
A shotgun. Arvantes to the right of Richardson. Richardson drops the snap. He'll pick it up and try to run with it to the left side, and he'll just hit the deck while being tackled. And it'll be a turnover on downs as it'll go back to the American team.
That's not how the play was drawn up in the sand there.
Jeremy King will come back out to play quarterback. He with 15 minutes to go in this one. It's been all national team on the scoreboard and in this game.
You know, this national team has dominated this ball game, but they've only scored twice.
King will be under center, hitting back deep, the lone back. It'll be a quarterback sneak up the middle. He'll get to the 48-yard line. He'll get on the 47.5. A gain of 2. A gain of 3, rather. We're 2nd and 7.
That Blue American team just hasn't done enough offensively to make you think they can score 2 touchdowns of their own, although there is still plenty of time.
They'll break the huddle, come back out. This time in a shotgun. Twins to each side. King will drop back. Looking left. Pump fakes. He's under pressure, and he's going to be dropped from behind. Great pressure right there. Bringing him down is number 48.
I think that's Sarbach.
Yeah. So another sack for the national team. Good pressure from the defense coming from behind. And it'll be 3rd down and 16 now from the 39-yard line. Shotgun, King gets the snap, looking downfield. Under pressure again, and look who it is once more. Back-to-back sacks. And it is Sarbaugh.
Well, I thought that was an R to B.
A great sack.
Sorry about that.
Nonetheless. And it'll be 4th down. And the American team will go for this.
Yeah, why not? You know, you've only picked up a few first downs the entire ball game, so you're kind of running out of time here. Your defense has actually played well here in the second half. Even though it's 4th and forever, you kind of have to, you're forced to go right here.
Shotgun. 2 receivers each side. King will drop back. Quick pass to the right side. That's going to be caught and dropped right away was Mitchell Cam of Pine Bush, New York. And it'll be a turnover on downs right back to the national team with 12 minutes to go in this game.
Fourth down, you got to. It's pretty obvious. You got to get a first down. So I'm not sure why you throw the ball 10 yards shy of the first down marker.
So Mike Richardson will come back out in the offense. And looks like they're going to line up in the wishbone set.
Have a little fun with the offense now. Totally different.
Richardson will fake the handoff. He'll keep it. to the right side. And he will get close to the 40-yard line, and a late flag on the play. We'll have a hold against the national team. I think reading the official's lips, he's going to say it was against Mackenzie Jones. Richardson not afraid to put the head down and keep going forward.
I bet Coach Todd Dodge is.
So it'll be first and 20 from the 46-yard line. Crisp now into the game at quarterback, and Richardson in the backfield and one of the running back positions. Crisp gets the snap. It's a pitch to Richardson, and it's going to be a flea flicker, and he's going to keep it. He's just going to throw it out of bounds. Oh, it almost caught inbounds. That was Parker McGinnis, and almost caught up or came up with the catch. It'll be second down and 20.
Yep, looked like he was just trying to get rid of the ball there, but out of nowhere came one of his men and almost made the play along the sideline.
Timeout called by the national team with 9:34 left to go in this game. So right after this, they'll have a awards ceremony on the field for all the teams that played here this weekend. And the night will be followed by the 2013 Offense Defense All-American Bowl. You can see on Comcast Sportsnet throughout the nation.
Just about 9.5 minutes here left in the ball game.
And they'll start to wind the clock once again. Wishbone set. Crisp still in the game as Richardson back at one of those split back positions once more. He'll get it again. Rolling to his left, and he's going to throw it again deep. Showing off the arm, and that's going to be caught. Turner, he is in for a touchdown. Reggie Turner from Mike Richardson for the second time this afternoon.
That's right, Reggie Turner. We're talking about how big of a playmaker he is, and he showed you right there again with his second touchdown, as you said earlier.
What a throw by Richardson. And just on the money right there to Turner.
He was double covered, but he just runs right by him.
Extra point attempt coming from Troy Kay, who's 2 for 2. The hold will be by Cordell Crisp. Finally get everything organized. It's a good snap. The kick is going to be no good as he shanks it to the right. So the score remained at 20-0.
Pretty much took just one step there, one big step and kick. Doesn't need to play around with footwork or anything.
So the American team will take over. Could be their final possession of this game, as they will get it at the 20. We'll see who comes in at quarterback. And it looks like it's going to be Derek Robinson, the Atlanta, Georgia native. Hinton will be to his left. 2 receivers each side. Robinson loses the football, picked up by the national team, and they're going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Troy Kay. And we're going to have flags thrown on the field after the play. Some extracurricular activity going on.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be against 66. of the Blue American team. That's Tyler Harris out of Brandon, Mississippi. He was involved. I believe it's going to be on him. Also involved for the red team was 57 Grant Nemec from Minnesota.
So the touchdown is good for Kay, who scoops and scores. As we take a look at it, has Hinton, who's had every carry, it seems, today on the ground for the American team. As you see the high step in the end zone, the guy that knocked the ball out was Brennan Parker. As we're going to have a personal foul called on both teams.
Probably well deserved by both of those players, so definitely a good call there.
Kids got to remember, it is an all-star game.
Yeah,
and a competition.
Yeah, you don't want to get hurt during an all-star game.
Yeah.
That's just dumb. So we try to nip everything in the bottom quick before anything escalates.
Yes. So it looks like they're going to go for this point after the first miss of the day by Kay on an extra point, as Chris will be in the shotgun. Our Ventus will be to his right. Two receivers to his right down low. Gets the snap. He'll roll to the right looking. And he'll keep it, and he will get into the end zone. 4-2.
That's a tough quarterback right there. Nicely done. Saw just a little crease there. Went up and attacked.
27-0 as we approach the 5-minute mark left in this game. So the Blue American team will come out. And this surely should be now their final drive after the fumble recovery for a touchdown.
Yep. This last minute and a half, the floodgates have just opened up here for the Red National squad. The Blue American had a chance, only down by 2 scores less than a couple of minutes ago, but that door quickly shut and slammed right in their faces.
Robinson will be back in the game under center. He'll drop back. Quick pass to the right side, almost intercepted. That would have been an easy pick 6 for the national team, as that was number 40, Parker McGinnis, once again in on a play.
Yeah, in all honesty, that's a ball that should have been caught. And then once you catch it, your momentum alone would have taken them into the end zone for 6 easy points there.
Be second down and 10 from the 10. Robinson will be under center. He'll drop back, looking to his left this time. That's in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Nick Vanetta. And it'll be third down and 10 coming up.
Has not been a good day for the offense of this Blue American Ball Club. They have just struggled mightily with everything they did today. They had one decent drive where they got down in Red National territory, but could only pick up 2 or 3 first downs and then turned it over.
Robinson under center will drop back, looking deep downfield, and this one will be caught. That's Perry once again.
Perry has been a lone bright spot here today. That's his second big catch just like that.
Wadimala Perry from Brooklyn, New York, with the reception. Keeps the drive alive. It'll be first and 10 from the 39-yard line. We approach the 2-minute mark left in this game. Hinton to the left of Robinson. He gets the snap, gives it up the middle, across the 40, and he's going to be slung down. Tackle made by the defense. Number 94, Michael Rafillo, San Mateo, California. Back to the line quickly. Shotgun Robinson hitting to his left. Drops back. We have a flag. Pass is going to be thrown. It's going to skip right in front of the intended receiver, Mitchell Camp.
Yep, he was wide open too, but it's not going to matter. Illegal shift against the offense regardless.
While we got a chance, while the time is ticking, I want to thank all of our guys back in the truck for helping us out all weekend, getting us on the air. All of our cameramen for all the excellent shots and instant replays we've had. Without them, once again, we couldn't nearly be as good as we are.
Which is still not very good.
That's right. As Robinson will be under center, single back. He'll drop back. Looking, scrambling to his right. And he'll just throw this one up in the air, and that's going to be deflected and almost intercepted again.
Just a little jump pass right there. Trying to get above the defender so he couldn't knock the ball down.
So 4th down coming up at the 43-yard line. 40 seconds remain, and this could be the final play of this game. And we'll have a timeout by the American squad with 32 seconds left in the game. Probably drop one more final effort to get one possibly into the end zone. The fans, don't forget though, you can watch the award ceremony coming up live after this game here on our stream here on the Offense Defense Bowl website. And then tonight, once again, the Offense Defense All-American High School Bowl game on Comcast Sportsnet.
Got to pick up 6 yards here to continue this ball game.
King in at quarterback now. He'll get the snap, drops back, looking. He's going to throw it deep. Got a man, and just over the reach of his intended receiver. That was Derek Robinson, who he's looking for. Under 20 seconds, and I don't think the national team is going to run another play as they're taking their time. And I believe that's going to do it here as the U.S. national team defeats the U.S. American team 28-0 here in the final game of the high school showcase of the 2013 Offense Defense All-American Bowl here from Reliant Stadium in Houston, Texas. For Jay Darnell, I'm Chase Hernandez, thanking you for joining us all weekend long here from Reliant Stadium. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we hope that you tune in tonight for the 2013 Offense Defense All-American Bowl here from Houston, Texas. So long, everyone.